Welcome to the world of The Witcher 3. It's a journey into a land of mystery, magic, and moral complexity. Geralt of Rivia, a mutated monster hunter known as a Witcher, walks a path few would dare. He is on the path to find his lost love Yennefer and his daughter by destiny Ciri, bound to him by the law of surprise. And obviously, play lots of Gwent, torn apart by war, where kingdoms clash and lives are shattered. Every village holds secrets, every forest hides monsters, and every choice shapes the fate of those around you. Once Geralt said, "In this world of greater evil and lesser evil, I would rather not choose at all." But choices are inevitable. So ready your swords, trust your instincts, and prepare to uncover the secrets that lies ahead. Geralt's journey begins in White Orchard, just after a haunting dream of Yennefer and Ciri. With his mentor Vesemir by his side, they travel the war-torn land, following Yennefer's elusive trail. The path leads them to the village, a place of uneasy peace in the midst of conflict. Suddenly, a sharp screech echoes through the village, breaking the silence. Ahead, a griffin feasts on a poor villager's horse, its sharp beak tearing into the flesh. The beast is massive, fierce, and I am in no mood for mercy. We rushed in to take down the griffin, but it had other plans. First, it gave Vesemir a welcome to the party injury, then decided to fly off with the horse like it was a takeaway meal. The poor fella felt generous, offered us some coin for our trouble. But after seeing their luxurious living situation, where the biggest loss was a horse, not a fortune, I kindly declined. In return, he suggested that we could ask about Yennefer at the inn. Guess that's the real treasure after all, isn't it? While asking about Yennefer at the inn, I met this bald guy. He looks a nice guy to me. He is a merchant, he says. Even told me that I can ask the local garrison commander about Yennefer. Hope I will meet this guy again. With Vesemir patched up and resting, Geralt heads to the garrison. As Geralt approaches the commander, he's offered a proposition. Kill the griffin that's been terrorizing the area, and in exchange, the commander will spill what he knows about Yennefer. I accepted the deal and asked the commander, how do I get some information and some specific herbs? He pointed us to a guy who collected the dead Nilfgaardians. He can show us the place where the griffin bullied the soldiers. While investigating the area, I came across a dead griffin, taken down by Nilfgaardian soldiers. It was a grim sight, but it gave me the clues I needed. After gathering what information I could, I headed back to Vesemir to fill him in on the contract. He nodded, already thinking ahead, and mentioned a spot where we could lure the beast out. So we set off to that location, prepared a bait, and waited for the real hunt to begin. The griffin took the bait, and oh boy, did things get wild. Suddenly, it was feathers, claws, and chaos everywhere. I'm swinging my sword, dodging beak strikes, and tossing fire like I'm at a medieval barbecue. Massive bird, big attitude. But hey, someone's got to teach it who's boss. After roasting the griffin to a nice, crispy, well done, I grabbed its trophy and headed back to the garrison to collect my reward. With the coin in hand and the information I needed, I made my way to the inn, where Vesemir was waiting. Just as we thought we'd catch a break, a massive brawl broke out, with some local goons.
Geralt, we should stay out of it, just this once.
Okay, Vesemir, we will try to do that. Let's just say they picked the wrong Witchers to mess with. After leaving them in a heap, we stepped outside, only to find a welcoming committee of Nilfgaardian soldiers waiting for us. And then, I caught a familiar scent. Lilac and gooseberries. It was her. We talked for a while, catching up. Then she told me Emperor Emhyr had summoned me for an important matter. Something delicate. I had to ride with her. Vesemir decided to stay behind. So we parted ways, and Yennefer and I set off for Velen. As we rode towards Velen, a group of wild hunt riders ambushed us out of nowhere. Yennefer, quick with her magic, held them off, and we managed to escape. Once we were clear, she promised we'd discuss everything after our audience with the Emperor the next day. In the royal halls of Vizima, Geralt meets Emhyr var Emrys, the Emperor of Nilfgaard. Emhyr reveals that Ciri has returned to the continent but is being relentlessly pursued by the Wild Hunt. He informs Geralt that his spies are already searching for her trail. Emhyr advises Geralt to consult Yennefer for more information, as her insights may prove crucial in the race to find Ciri before it's too late. After his tense meeting with Emhyr, Geralt makes his way to Yennefer. She confirms Ciri is indeed back, and the Wild Hunt's pursuit is relentless. Yennefer informs Geralt that she has a spy named Hendrik stationed in Velen, who possesses crucial information about Ciri. She also suggests meeting Triss, his old sorceress friend in Novigrad, for more leads. Later, Yennefer urges him to join her in Skellige. With his course set, Geralt leaves Vizima and heads for an inn in Velen, where he can inquire about Hendrik's whereabouts and the information he holds. As Geralt enters the tavern, he approaches the innkeep to ask about Hendrik. Before he can get a straight answer, a group of rough-looking thugs saunters over, eyes full of trouble and bravado. One of them sneers, eyeing Geralt's swords. Geralt smirks and raises an eyebrow and says,
"Haven't finished my drink yet."
Innkeep, vodka. Who's this?
Brave warrior, looks like. Got 2 swords, see?
Oi, grey boy. What's the point of having 2 swords?
Wonder if he keeps an extra prick in his trousers too.
You fucking deaf? Gonna say who you are? Or do I need to loosen your tongue with me knife?
I'm a witcher. Heard you wondering about my swords. Well, one's for monsters, the other for humans. Only got 1 prick, though, in case you're wondering about that, too.
Don't touch him. Don't even look at him. Worse than lepers, that lot.
Saw one in action once. Killed a half-dozen. Blood everywhere. Freak didn't even show a drop of sweat.
Got the stench of corpses on him.
If you want a rest, come with me. I've a bench you can use.
The thugs exchange uneasy glances, suddenly realizing they might have bitten off more than they can chew. After getting some information about Hendrik from the innkeep and picking up a few Gwent cards for the road, Geralt sets off, heading straight for Hendrik without wasting a moment. As the trail of Ciri's begins to unfold, Geralt's journey grows more dangerous with each step. With clues from Emhyr, guidance from Yennefer, and the innkeep's information about Hendrik, the path ahead is uncertain. But one thing is clear: every decision brings him closer to the truth, and closer to the Wild Hunt. Stay tuned for the next chapter, as Geralt ventures deeper into the chaos of Velen.
White Wolf signing off.